Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. I'm in a beautiful location near the iconic landmark that I haven't seen for a while, and it's just a pleasure to be here in such a wonderful weather. Tomorrow I'm already leaving Kyiv and I'm slightly sad. I'm catching the traveling blues because I feel like I've experienced so much and I'm overwhelmed. I have been able to do a couple of activities, to do some businesses that I planned, and I saw my friends, I saw my acquaintances. I was able to reconnect with them, and my homesickness is slightly filled in and slightly satisfied. And yet, there's something else. Talking about my trip, that took quite a while. I was here for more than a month, and it's the first visit of this length during the war. I would like to say that it was mostly smooth, but partially because I have a pillar of support here. I have my friends, my acquaintances, my former colleagues who were willing to support me, to meet with me, to hang out a little bit for me, to feel more like at home because I left the capital during the war and I'm not possessing some place to stay here. That's why my friends kindly agreed to have me, and I'm super grateful to them for this because it was very important. In terms of safety, I cannot say that it was the easiest thing to do and to undertake because almost every night, every other night, there were drone attacks, missile attacks, also Shahed attacks. And oftentimes I heard them being struck. I heard the explosions from time to time in the middle of the night, and at some points I heard them approaching. So, for the person who is not from here, I think it would have been a lot more stressful than for me um, personally. But since I'm from here, I kind of get it. No matter how horrible that sounds, people acquire certain level of adjustment. They try to adapt to the situation the way it is, and some of them are like struggling more than the others, so you can't really tell. And you need to consider that for sure in case you're planning to visit Ukraine soon and you've never been here before. I think you might need some additional support. You might need some consulting before you come over here in order to stay safe and to have a good visit. You probably remember that in one of my previous videos I was talking about how I was preparing for a trip to Ukraine, and I was taking some dry shampoos, power banks in order to prepare for the power outages. And I did not happen to experience many of those in Kyiv in particular, but there were quite a few in Sumska region in my hometown where I was staying together with my parents and my brother. And that was quite a challenge because the first 24 hours after I got off the train and I was just trying to feel homey, we did not have any water, we did not have any electricity for a while, and it took some time to regain those. The air raids were predominantly wailing in the nighttime in Kyiv, and in Sumska region it was happening every 14 minutes, regardless of the time of the day or night. And I would like to say that it's quite disturbing, it's scary, and I realize how much patience and how much resilience and stamina it takes for people to continue living there. Despite the safety hazards, there are a lot of people. They are trying to enjoy their lives, they're trying to visit their favorite places, restaurants, cafes are functioning, they have generators in case the power outage happens, and everyone is trying to keep safe and keep sane also. I certainly used my chance to eat some borscht, to eat vareniki, to eat sirniki. All of these amazing dishes of Ukrainian cuisine were making my stomach happy, and I recommend you to also think about that if you're planning to come over here. Also, one can't ignore the variety of goods that you can buy here. Also, I'm talking in particular about Ukrainian clothing brands that I really love and I miss them a lot while being abroad. I love having these beautiful choices that I'm having here and be sure that I took advantage of this. One thing that made me miserable during my visit here is probably the prices because I realized that the inflation hit so hard and the items of daily use, or let's talk about the groceries, I remember them at the prices three times or more less than they are now. And you actually wonder how people are able to afford the cost of living currently and also undergoing the stressful situation on a daily basis. I also would like to say that I massively enjoyed speaking my native language, exchanging ideas, understanding the context that is around you. You really miss that surprisingly being abroad because I remember when I was traveling, I would really rest mentally when I would be abroad and I would hear people speaking language that I don't understand or I don't understand enough, like to somehow overhear some things that they're saying to each other. And like I would relax because like it would sound like white noise. And currently, like I felt that situation was the opposite because I understood the conversations, the episodes of some talks of people who were around me, and it made me feel like I belong. And it was an interesting discovery that I made for myself, and it was a big pleasure. Thank you for being with me today. I have shared my impressions. The trip was really eventful, it was challenging, it was juicy, it was full of experiences, and I am looking forward and can't wait for the next one. Press the like button, subscribe, leave a comment what you think about the things that I've shared today in the video, and we'll see each other very soon.